Pakistani troops fight a resurgent Taliban in Pakistan's autonomous tribal areas. This is Pakistan's contribution to the war on terror. Since the country's founding in 1947, the army has undoubtedly been the most important institution in Pakistan. But in the 8 years Musharraf has been in power, an era in which billions of U.S. military dollars have flowed in the country, the army's role here has grown even larger.
The military is omnipresent. It's everywhere because the nature of its work has now diversified into every conceivable field in Pakistan.
A park in Rawalpindi is a simple reminder of how pervasive the military is here, but it goes beyond memorials into politics and the economy. In Pakistani neighborhoods like this one, the military is the largest economic force. The Urdu word askari means military, and that word adorns scores of businesses. The army runs everything from one of the largest banks in Pakistan to this catering service. One of the most common businesses the military is involved in is real estate. Retired Colonel Riaz Hussain Shah runs a real estate company. One of the perks of being in the military is the opportunity to buy land developed by the army at artificially low prices. After purchasing, officers can flip the properties for as much as 5 times the price. Colonel Shah helps them buy and sell.
All these plots, they are related to army officers, army people, you know. They can dispose them off, they can sell it out. So anybody who buys it, he again may sell it out to somebody else.
The developments that the army creates are always the nicest neighborhoods in Pakistani cities. These gated communities are secure, clean, and expensive. This is where most active duty and retired officers live. This is also one of the last places in Pakistan where President Musharraf enjoys support.
President Musharraf, the kind of performance which he has given, that is, I think in the prevailing environments, that was the best performance given by the president.
Colonel Shah lives in a military development, and his opinions are typical of those who support Musharraf.
The bold decisions which he has taken, I think no other political leader would have taken that kind of decisions. So we have also seen the positive results of those decisions also, you know.
Colonel Shah supports Musharraf's efforts to confront militant Islamists and to deregulate the economy. During Musharraf's time in power, the economy has flourished, especially the real estate sector. Shah says these results justify the coup against the democratically elected government that brought Musharraf to power. But he also has a loyalty to a fellow army man.
Every time army chief or army leader, whoever has taken over the government, the rest of the army, by compulsion, it has to support him. It has to support him.
But as the economy has weakened in the last few years, more Pakistanis are questioning the army's role in the economy and especially in politics. More than anything else, people here criticize Musharraf for placing thousands of current and retired military personnel in civil institutions. One of those people occupies the Punjab province governor's mansion. Retired General Khalid Maqbul is known as Musharraf's right-hand man. He acknowledges that the army should stay out of politics, but blames the democratically elected politicians for not governing the country effectively, resulting in military rule for more than half of Pakistan's 60-year history.
We are politically still a maturing society. I am sure that 1 or 2 more elections, this debate about army's role forever will finish. But it'll finish the day our political leadership proves itself capable of handling country's affairs.
Out on the streets, far from the governor's mansion and the posh military neighborhoods, many Pakistanis feel alienated when the army moves from its traditional role of defending the borders to the perks of civilian jobs. Adalat Khan puts it this way.
Pakistan army is supposed to be on borders, but during Musharraf timing, he gave them opportunity to come in cities, so he is giving benefits to army.
But what affects people in this slum in Rawalpindi is not so much the role of the army in politics. Khan collects and distributes scrap metal. He says inflation means that his profits are steadily decreasing. It has gotten so bad at times that his family has gone hungry.
What you can see in whole Pakistan that it is getting worse instead of getting better.
Along with the military, Musharraf's populist rhetoric meant he had considerable support among poor people like Khan when he came to power in 1999. Khan supported him then, but has since changed his mind. He says Musharraf only has 2 supporters left.
Pakistan Army or America.
He is good for Pakistan Army and for Americans only.
Graffiti, a few blocks away from Khan's house, shows how much support Musharraf has lost here. There is talk in Pakistan about how Musharraf is beginning to lose his support from the army. In November, he gave up his official control of the army, keeping only his civilian role as president. When Musharraf was in uniform, the disciplined army was forced to support him. Now that he is out of uniform, that is not necessarily the case. Already, an influential group of retired generals has come out against him. It's difficult to gauge opinion within the active duty ranks, but it's not a given that the army will always support Musharraf.
It is not, loyal to any one person. It is loyal to the country and to the institution.
Masood says that without the support of the army, Musharraf will not last, especially if the upcoming elections do not go smoothly.
Then, it's possible that, Musharraf may still continue to get some sort of support from the military, but otherwise, I think he will have a very serious problem. Because if there is any rigging or there is any feeling that these were not free and fair, then I think Musharraf could be a political casualty and will not be supported by the army.
Out on the street, despite widespread frustration with the Musharraf government, the army as an institution still enjoys considerable support. In this diverse country, many people see the army as the one institution that unites all of Pakistan.
Still, we respect army, we give respect to army. Because of army, we are